All right, hello everyone. Welcome back. Just wanted to give you a little update about what's been happening. We just got done with a tornado warning that was out for portions of Lawrence County, where we're seeing some signs of tightening and rotation in the atmosphere that has since dissipated, but we still do have quite a bit of some severe storms that are out across our area. We've got 2 severe thunderstorm warnings that are out. This one's still in Lawrence County where it has expired, still does have a tornado possible tag. So I really wanted to take you through this for the next little while as we continue to watch over this. And I'm still live on Facebook and on Twitter and YouTube. If you are here, definitely don't be afraid to say hello. I can definitely answer some of your questions as well. So we should be live. Yes, okay. So hello everyone. Yeah, we just got done with that tornado warning. Oh, okay, so yes. Okay, so let's kind of broaden this out to show you exactly what's going on across the mid-state right now. We've got 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. There's one that could be creeping up through Sumter County right now, but there's 2 kind of out here. We have one that's moving through portions of Pulaski County and moving further into Dodge County. Then we have that one still that's beginning to exit out of Lawrence County. Otherwise, we have some rain portions throughout the area, but those are our big severe thunderstorms at the moment. So, hi George, hi Tina, how are you? Hi Bill, hi Roxanne, hello everyone. I hope you're enjoying your weekend though. Yeah, we still do have quite a bit of severe weather. This is really kind of the beginning of it. We're gonna have this very unsettled pattern as we get throughout tomorrow and on Monday as well. Today and tomorrow are the big days for severe weather, especially tomorrow morning. Sunday has a higher risk of severe weather than today. Tomorrow is a 2 at a scale of 1 to 5. So that means we could see a scattered amount of some storms that looks to really become in the morning, but it still could be happening throughout the day as we get kind of this kind of bubbling up of the storms like we're kind of getting right now after the front that moved through this morning. So we could be seeing even more storms start to pull up here for us. So let's zoom in exactly where these storms are again. Let's go to this one first in Lawrence County. This is still south of Dublin, really south of I-16, getting that frequent lightning strikes east of Rents. Really, this is until 4:45. This was the storm that did produce a potential tornado. I don't think that anything touched on the ground, but we were seeing those signs of coupling and rotation in the atmosphere. Nothing was confirmed to be on the ground by the National Weather Service, but it was just radar indicated rotation that was really starting over towards Cadwell and Rents and then continued to move eastward for us. And this is still a pretty strong storm that's in place. The warning for about another 7 minutes or so, 8 minutes until this expires. This can continue to move over Soperton. So if you live in Soperton, you're probably about to get hit with some heavy downpours, a few lightning strikes as well. Then we have another severe thunderstorm warning. This one's a little bit further east, right over Hawkinsville, producing still a lot of heavy downpours as well. Let me see if I can, the lightning is on that. This is until 5:15 for portions of Bleckley, Dodge, and Pulaski County as well. Hawkinsville, you're really getting hit with that heavy downpour of rain right now. These are still moving eastward, so the kind of the watch boxes here, the warnings, this is a warning box. That's kind of where the path of the storm's moving east when you're also in the storm path as well as the storm continues to move south and east for us. I think we also just got a severe thunderstorm watch issued for our area. Hi, LA Trucking. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Lisa. I hope everyone is doing well. If you have any questions for me, definitely don't be afraid to ask any questions as well. But we're really going to be stuck under this unsettled pattern for the next little while. Let me go check something really fast over here. So this is the severe thunderstorm watch that's set in place. So we had this earlier this morning, and then they canceled it as the front continued to move through. We know we got that heavy downpours of rain really this morning. The front kind of fell apart. We lost a lot of the moisture and the rain, and then this was out for the morning. It got canceled, and now they've reissued this. So this is a severe thunderstorm watch. Remember the difference between a watch and a warning. A watch is when the conditions are favorable for the storms to be forming, but when the warning's issued, that's when it's actually imminent or occurring. So the watch is out for really our south and eastern counties, down through Cordele, up towards Wrightsville, down in McRae as well. I can take that, thank you. All right, have fun. Okay, so this is the severe thunderstorm watch. Let me check when this is actually in place until, so this is in place until 7 o'clock. I haven't updated that time yet, but I can update that now. So the severe thunderstorm watch is in place until 7 p.m. And we're really going to be keeping this pattern for some more severe weather throughout the weekend as well. So let me show you what the severe risk for today was and is. They've kind of bumped it up. It's been a little kind of uneven. So most of us in Middle Georgia are under a 1. But see, for our southeastern counties here, where this is a 2, and then we've got a little bit west of Upson and Taylor counties that extends into portions of Alabama. That's also a 2. The higher the number, that's the higher the number of storms that we could also see that turn severe. The damaging winds and an isolated tornado are really our biggest threats, although we are seeing some areas of hail as well. Now, tomorrow, all of us are under a 2, so that means we could be seeing some scattered storms, especially in the morning that turn severe. So stay weather aware as we get through the rest of tonight and into tomorrow, as we could be seeing some more severe storms begin to fire up. Hi, Deborah Ray, and hi, Beth. Hope you're all doing very well today as well. So let me time this out for you over the next 24 to 48 hours. So here, this is past the time for us. So this is about 6 o'clock. The storms are still pretty much Macon and southward. We have that one storm that's continuing to move out over Lawrence County and continuing to move towards the east, towards Soperton. As we get through the rest of tonight, we're going to continue to dry out. So the rain chances will lower through the rest of tonight. The clouds will still be in place. We could have a few damp areas, but not expecting any really heavy downpours, really once the sun continues to go down. And then tomorrow morning, we're kind of waking up to a little bit more of the heavier downpours. So this is at 9 o'clock. We get another kind of active area of the storms, mostly for areas Macon and northwards, but that orange color showing the really heavy downpours of rain, frequent lightning strikes. Any of these storms could also turn severe tomorrow morning. And then it's kind of unsettled like it is today. I think tomorrow was really a worse day today. We got a little bit of sunshine today, which is really good for us, but sometimes that can really help out the storms and turning severe. With that sunshine, it helps to make the atmosphere unstable. So that really makes it a little bit worse for the severe storm's sake. 2 o'clock tomorrow, still got some few showers and storms out there. As we get towards the evening, still kind of hit or miss with the storms. And then we get another round of rain on Monday morning, really heading back to work again, really through the heart of our area. So we really get this unsettled pattern for the entire weekend. We begin to dry out as we get towards Tuesday, but it's really just such an unfortunate pattern with all of the rain for the first weekend of spring as well. I think there was just another severe thunderstorm warning issued as well. Okay, so we've got another severe thunderstorm warning. This is still for the one that's moving out of Lawrence County. Okay, so here we go. So this is they've kind of matched another storm system as it starts to move out and starts to go in over towards Montgomery County and Treutlen County, over towards Soperton. You're about to get hit with a pretty big storm if you live over here, Soperton, south of I-16. Pretty strong storm continuing to move through. So this is when you have this pink shading as well. So there's a difference between the orange shading with severe thunderstorm warning and the pink shading. When you get the pinker shade underneath of these warnings, that means there's a higher kind of damage threat. The pink meaning that there is considerable damage that could be coming with the storm. The radar is indicating about 60-mile-per-hour winds, almost 2-inch size hail. So this is really a strong storm that's out there right now, just about to move over Soperton. Some heavy rain. Let me see if I can see on the hail tracker just how much is really could be happening. I think they're also updating the one that's in portions of Bleckley, Dodge, and Pulaski counties. So let's look on the hail tracker to see if we can get some, wow. So this reporting, this is the radar reporting about 1.6 inches of hail. So that's really pretty considerable about just how strong this storm is as it's continuing to move through. And these are kind of moving slowly as well. You know, there's no really strong front that's pushing these storms out. They're kind of almost like a summertime storm where they just kind of bubble up from the afternoon heating and they don't have a lot of stuff to push it on through. So they're moving pretty slowly. This could be kind of close to ping pong sized, golf ball sized hail that's about to fall, moving over Soperton. So really some dangerous storms that are out there right now. A lot of the hail, the heavy gusty winds that are moving through as well. That's why we have that pink shading, that considerable damage as this moves out and further along I-16 just south of it. So if you know anyone in that area, maybe call them, tell them that there could be a pretty strong storm that's heading their way over Soperton right now and Vidalia. Really about to get that kind of strong downpours, that frequent lightning strikes. Pretty active weekend for us from the Weather Center here. And we are seeing some more things pop up. Let's go back to the other severe thunderstorm warning as well. This one's for portions Pulaski, Dodge, and Bleckley counties. This is in place until 5:15. Not seeing a ton of lightning with this one, so that's good. But we're still getting that extreme heavy downpours of rain that's now just east of Hawkinsville. You're kind of getting some breaks in the rain. Cochran getting hit with more rain as well. Eastman, you're kind of out of the severe thunderstorm warning as this continues to move eastward. But this is still a strong storm and still in place until 5:15 p.m. So we've really got quite a few strong storms that are out there. Luckily, we don't have any more tornado warnings at this moment, but there could be some more that form over the course of the evening and especially into tomorrow, as well as we have that higher risk for some more severe weather on Sunday. And this could really be a soaker of a weekend. We could get up to 2 inches of rain across some areas. We could even get a few localized areas, especially when we get these quick moving, heavy downpours in these local spots. They could get even more than 2 inches of rain over this next 3 days. Let's see if we can kind of query this to see how much rain could be falling. The radar is indicating that there could be almost 17 inches of rain per hour. I don't think it's going to be that bad, but this is really a blinding rain that's moving just south of Cochrane, east of Hawkinsville, along 257. Really some heavy, heavy downpours of rain moving through your area right now. Let's go back on a wider view to show you kind of all the storms out across the area. So most of us are not really getting hit with the rain. It's very hit or miss. Just south of Macon towards Twiggs County, Warner Robins, you're in the clear in between two systems. Another kind of small batch that's moving through Upson into Monroe counties. And then we're kind of getting some more storms that are moving into Sumter, Americus, and then along I-75, southern Houston County getting some of that rain as well. So really got some strong storms that are popping up. Not a lot of severe activity across the southeast. We've got one other severe thunderstorm warning in South Georgia, and then we've got another one in South Alabama as well. So we're kind of dealing with the biggest of the severe weather, although I think there might be, there's one more just in southeast Georgia as well along the coast, as they're getting pretty hit with some frequent lightning as well. So at this time, there are no severe no tornado warnings out. But just stay weather aware as we get over the weekend, as we're going to have a lot more of this unsettled pattern. This front that moved through this morning, it's stalling right out over top of us. And that really allows the atmosphere to become very unsettled. So when we get the afternoon heating, the storms can easily fire up and then really start to produce some severe activity that can cause some damage. Still getting a lot of that lightning that's moving over Soperton right now. That's continuing to move. This is out of your way for Dublin now. Still Cochrane getting that heavy downpour as well, moving towards Eastman, moving in towards out of Pulaski County as well into Bleckley County. So really getting these heavy downpours. Let's see if there's any more hail for us to really go on. Yeah, even east of Hawkinsville, still reporting some inches of hail on the radar. Let's see if I can get it right in the middle there. Just about an inch of hail. That's about quarter-sized hail, so not too bad. But still, any kind of hail can really cause some damage if you're out here right now. So definitely another strong storm moving quickly east of Hawkinsville, just north of Eastman, south of Chester, and south of Cochrane as well, getting hit with some strong storms. So stay weather aware. The best way to really stay weather aware with especially warnings and watches is to download our WGXA Sky Watch weather app. We give you all the warnings, especially for your area. It's pinpointed right over you, so you get the notifications for where you are at. That's a great way to stay safe and to know when to take cover and when storms are heading your way. You can also just go and look on the radar to see if any storms are headed your way. So as you're making plans this weekend, maybe take a look at the radar, say, is there any kind of storms that are coming our way? Should I be taking the rain gear? Probably is a pretty good idea to take the rain gear if you have any plans for tonight and into tomorrow, just in case if we do get any more heavy downpours of rain. So still, this is the biggest storm that's out here right now for us. This is just west of Soperton, just south of I-16. Here's 199. Really frequent lightning strikes. It's just absolutely torrentially downpouring right now. This is the blinding rain. If you're out over Soperton, I wouldn't advise trying to travel right now. Wait until the storm kind of passes. It's very hard to see, I'm sure, with just how much that rain is coming down. Luckily, there are no signs of rotation in this atmosphere, but in the atmosphere here, but that could kind of spin up at any time. Just know we are keeping an eye on those storms for you as well. So let's time this out for you over the weekend so that you can plan your kind of day around it. So by about 6 o'clock tonight, in about an hour, we're still going to have some more of those storms, especially south of Macon. Looks to be really the biggest hits for the rest of tonight. But tomorrow morning is another kind of big round. So 10 o'clock tonight, we're dry. What happened here? 10 o'clock, we're dry. As we head into Sunday morning, we get hit with another heavy downpour. Sunday does come with a higher risk for severe weather than today. A 2 on a scale of 1 to 5. We could see quite a few storms turn severe. Again, the primary threat will be for really damaging winds, 60 miles per hour, an isolated tornado, and we could even see hail like we're seeing today. So it's definitely good to stay weather aware, especially for tomorrow. Get that heavy downpours around 9 o'clock, really moving through areas, looks like north of Macon, but I think anywhere could really be hit with a heavy rain and a severe thunderstorm. By 2 o'clock, it begins to rain itself out. We still have a few scattered showers like we're kind of dealing with right now. And then as we get through the evening, rain chances begin to taper off. But then it fires up once again on Monday morning. That front just is completely stalled out over us. It's just so really unfortunate with all the rain that we're going to be getting. Monday right now, we get that heavy downpours. This looks to be before sunrise, around 4 a.m., but I'm sure the commute to work on Monday will at least have wet roadways. And then it's just kind of unsettled throughout the entire day. Monday as well. We finally dry out on Tuesday. So just pack your patience. We've got a lot of rain chances for the weekend, and that does come with severe risk for weather. So just keep that in mind over the weekend for us, as we've still got quite a lot of severe activity potential over the weekend. I'm going to show you about 2 more things before I'll go ahead and let you go for the rest of your day. So this is satellite and radar. You can see really the cold front that is extending out. It's continuing to move to the south and east, but it's not going to get much farther than this, and it's kind of going to shift over top of us the next few days, which gives us that really high chance for the severe storms. These watch boxes, those are the severe thunderstorm watches that we have. So that means the conditions are favorable for the storms to be turning severe until around 7 o'clock for tonight. So key takeaways from this. Really, it started this morning. It's going to continue off and on throughout the evening. Sunday morning is really the next big hit. We do get hit with some rain still throughout the day. And then Monday morning before sunrise, really the big days for the rain. We could get around up to 2 inches of rain with this all said and done. And we could have areas of localized more than that, more localized than 2 inches. It's just some of those heavy downpours. Today, we still don't have the severe risk. It bumps up to a 2 tomorrow. So definitely stay weather aware. We will keep keeping track of the storms for you on here on Facebook. If there's any tornado warnings, we'll be live on air to cover that so that we can keep you all safe. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Thanks for being here. But yeah, I am going to probably I will probably have one more update before I leave for tonight. But just know we are keeping an eye on the storms. If any of them do begin to spin up once again, we will be bringing you the most updates online and on air. But really the big one to watch out for right now is just moving over Soperton, south of I-16, getting that torrential downpours of rain. Remember, that's pink behind it. That's a considerable damage threat from all the heavy hail, the high winds that they're getting. So really about to get hit. I'm sure you're hearing some of the thunder now over Soperton, really getting hit with that heavy downpours. So stay weather aware with us as we get throughout the weekend. We do have some storms that'll be firing up. Otherwise, we will bring you more updates. I will be posting things on my Twitter and Facebook pages if you want to follow those to get kind of more updates in between these Facebook Lives or any kind of updates with our shows on air. Otherwise, don't forget to download the WGXA Skywatch weather app. It's a really handy tool to see the radar if anything's headed your way. And also it tracks where you are so that you can have the location or you can have the warnings for your exact location. So stay weather aware and have a great weekend.